Okay. So my first question is, what are profiles in Salesforce?
Profiles, it is basically a set of profile is a group of permissions and settings which are given to a particular user or a group of users uh, to limit the level of access. I mean, the level of access given to the user is controlled by the profiles.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if I say in a single line, this is like what a user can do in Salesforce is decided by the profiles.
Okay.
Yeah. So can a user have more than one profile?
No.
No.
User. Only one profile per user.
Okay. And what are permission sets?
Permission sets are one which extends the permissions for an object without changing the profile, without disturbing the profile.
Okay. Why we can't directly extend the access on the profile itself? Why there is a need to create a extra permission set?
Depending upon the need of a group of users, we add permissions. So profile is generally given to all the users. So if they want extra permissions for some specific objects, they want more visibility, then we add permissions without disturbing the profiles.
I want to know why there is a need of permission set. If you want to extend the access for all the users, then you can directly increase the access for that particular profile. Then the scenario come in which we go for the permission sets.
Okay, so suppose if there are, I'll explain like what I got.
Yeah.
Suppose if there is a sales team, for this entire sales team, you will give a standard profile which you have created. I mean, with the limited permissions and settings.
Okay.
So in that, some users want extra visibility of the objects. So instead of creating a new profile for that limited people, for that limited users, you add permission set so that they can have the same profile with the same permissions, but only for some specific object they'll have extra accessibility. For all the users, they'll have profile. But even the permission set which was enabled for some specific users, even they'll have the same profile, but extra permissions.
Yeah, like suppose I have two users and both are having the same profile. Okay, but now I wanted any one of the user should have more access to any other object. So in that case, what I will do instead of increasing the visibility in the profile, because if I increase the visibility in profile, it will affect or it will give the access to both the user. But I want for a particular user only. So in this case, what I will do, I will assign him a permission set. So it will be visible to only that particular user.
Okay. Simple way. Yeah.
So it is a copy of profile only, but this is to extend the permission for a particular user, and we assign it to. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let me know from where we can handle the object level security, field level security, and record level security.
Object level is with the profiles.
Okay.
Record level security is with the sharing settings. OWD, role hierarchy, sharing settings, manual sharing.
Yes.
Level, I'm not sure about the field level.
Yeah, for object level and the field level, profiles and permission sets are there. And for record level, all the points which you have shared are correct. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So what is a user?
A user, the person who logs into the Salesforce organization.
Correct.
I mean, he's a user, an example, an employee who logs into a Salesforce organization. There are various managers, IT people, etc.
So now, what is roles?
Role determines the role restricts the level of accessibility.
Yes, it controls the level of visibility for the user.
Yeah, for the user organization.
Okay. Can I override or can I restrict the permission using the permission sets?
No, only you can extend the permissions, not override.
Okay. Let me know what are the different options we have in the OWD.
You have public read only, and write or edit. Then you have private, Then the last one is something transfer. I forgot. Public read only.
Yeah,
Public
it is
read only.
public read and write, public private, and then the public sorry, read and write and transfer. This is only available for the litigation cases.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now if like suppose my parent object is having the OWD, read and write. So what will be the OWD for its child object?
For its?
Should I repeat my question?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like my object is having the OWD set as public read and write.
Okay.
Okay, and there is a child object. So can I change the OWD of this child object, or what will be its OWD by default? The relation between both the objects is master detail.
Okay.
So what will be the
can you repeat the question? So you are saying with the OWD you gave read and write access.
Yeah, master record master object is having the read write access. OWD set as read and write. So what will be the OWD for its child objects?
Yeah, it will be the same.
Okay, can I edit it? Can I change it?
OWD is only write and edit. So yeah, you can change it if the profile is giving you the permission to edit it.
No, there is no role of profile. In OWD is only for the record level security. In the record level, OWD is on the higher position from where we restrict the permissions or access. And if a parent is having any access, then the child will inherit, or child will have the same access. We cannot edit it.
Same access. Yeah. So as you said, the master is having read and write access. So
yeah, the child will also have the read and write.
Read and write access. Yeah.
We cannot change it.
Yeah.
So if you remember, there is a point also in master and detail when we go through the differences between master detail and lookup relationship. That is, in the master detail, OWD will remain the same of the child objects. Okay, is it possible to delete a user in Salesforce?
No, you cannot delete the user, but you can deactivate the user.
Okay, we can deactivate it. What are manual sharings?
Manual sharing is sharing the record with the user, with the single user. If they, sharing the record with the user manually.
Okay, so there is one condition in which option you can able to see the manual sharing button. So what is that condition? If you satisfy that condition, then only you will you can see the button on your detail page of manual sharing. So what is that condition?
If the OWD is set private?
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
Only if you have the private OWD, then only you have the option to manually share the record.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. What are the different options to share for the sharing rules?
Different options
or different criteria?
One is owner-based criteria, and another one is criteria.
Based on criteria.
Based on criteria. Okay. What is the difference between both? I don't remember, I guess. Owner-based and criteria-based.
In criteria, we simply provide the condition that if in a record for particular field, if value is this, then only it will be shared. And in the owner-based, based on the users.
Okay.
Like if my account is greater than 1,000, then it will be shared by this user or this. Okay. In this case, if it satisfies this condition only, it will be shared.
Okay.
Yeah. In honor-based, we will check for the Salesforce user.
Okay.
So now, give me any scenario or explain me what if I have set my OWD as private or read write, what will be the effect on other users?
If it is private, nobody can see the records. Only the owner can see the records.
Only the owner of the record can see.
Record, yes.
Okay. And if it is read and write?
If the OWD is read and write, it means public, so anybody can see and anybody can edit it.
Anybody means other users.
Other users can, they can read and write.
Okay. Okay. Do you know the grant access?
Sorry?
Do you know
Grant
the
access?
grant access using hierarchies? Okay, let me know what are role hierarchies.
Role hierarchy. In role, according to role hierarchy, the higher level hierarchy, user can see the lower level hierarchy records.
Okay. Now, if I have set the OWD as private, okay,
Okay.
and in my role hierarchy, the user is on the above position.
Mm-hmm.
So in this case, what will happen? Will that user will able to see the records or no?
Yes, he can see the records.
He can see the records. So is
Yeah,
there any option to restrict this? That the above hierarchy can also not see the records if my OWD is private.
I mean, OWD is the baseline, like it gives the minimum security. So after OWD, if you want to share the records, only then I think you can use the role hierarchy or sharing settings, right?
Okay. So you are saying there is no option, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure
So
what
in
what's
this,
that.
so in this grant access using hierarchies come in picture. So for the custom object, we can modify this checkbox. There is you can see in your Salesforce org once the call is completed that there is a checkbox of grant access using hierarchies. Okay,
Okay.
in role hierarchies. So it can be customized for the custom object. That is, we can check or uncheck this. But for the standard object, it is always marked as check. Okay, if we
Okay.
don't want that above hierarchy or upper level person could not see my record if my OWD is private, then we can uncheck this checkbox. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what is difference between roles and profile?
Roles limits the level of visibility of the records.
Okay.
So profile, it is basically it gives the level of access which can be level of access how much user can see the data.
No, data comes for the record level.
Uh, I mean that's what profiles can. Those are the set of permissions or what you say.
This is to
Setting.
control the object level. You can say in a single line only. Profiles are
Okay.
for the to control the object level access,
Object
and
level.
roles are for the record level or the data
Record
level.
level.
Okay.
Record level access. Okay.
What is a system administrator in Salesforce?
System administrator is a profile. It is a very standard profile which is given by the Salesforce, which have the rights, which have the particular right permissions and settings to manage the users. They have additional permissions given to manage the users apart from the owner.
Okay. Can we reduce or restrict the access from system admin profile?
I think we cannot. What's the
So
answer?
system admin is someone who has the complete access of your org. He is the head of your org, right?
Okay.
So by default, he is having all the access. That is, we can say view all and modify all permissions are there with him. Okay.
Okay.
So and system admin permission cannot be restricted. It is a standard
Okay.
profile, and by default, all the permissions are given to you. So system admin is someone who is having complete access of your profile of your org.
Okay.
Okay, or you can say owner of the org is the system admin.
Okay.
Okay, can you tell me name of some standard profiles?
Standard user, system administrator, marketing manager, contact manager. What is one more?
System admin, read only.
Read only.
Yeah, only read only profile. I think we can close for today.
Okay. Okay.